This is actually one too many brushes. Hey guys and dolls, so today I'm doing a quick kind of overview of the Sigmax brushes. That sounds like a mouthful. Basically, these are their Sigmax synthetic brushes. They're incredibly soft. In fact, I'll probably just sit here and pet them for the rest of the review. They are incredibly dense for comparison purposes. Here is like one of their 187 type brushes. What do they call it? An F50. Yeah. Way more dense by comparison. So these ones kind of feel like you're rubbing velvet on your face. They're just so crazy dense. They're really great for getting powder products on, but they're also good for creams. So the three different ones here, I'm just going to kind of tell you guys what I use them for. This is the F82. I really like using this one with thicker foundations like MAC Studio Sculpt and stuff like that, where it's like a thicker texture. It's really good at just buffing it in and blending it out, making it look amazing. I have used this on many people to do their foundation, and almost every single time they're like, what is that brush? Where can I get it? Sigma. Then there's the F80, which is the flat top Kabuki. Now they launched this first, so I actually have two of them from when it was originally called the SS197. Feels like my ferrule on my old 197 is getting a little bit loose, which concerns me, but it hasn't fallen off yet, so yeah. This brush is really great for powder foundation. I really love this one for Studio Fix. They also sell this one. This is the Miss Taylor like little retractable Kabuki, which is great for travel. These are quite similar. This one being just a little bit fuller, like in diameter. Maybe it's not. Maybe they're the same. Yeah, it's a little fuller. Anyway, this one I actually prefer a little bit to this one just because it is so travelable, but they're basically the same brush. I've used it with liquid. I'm not like super big fan of it for liquid, but it does work really well. And here I am petting it because it's soft. And then this one is the angled flat top Kabuki, and it is the F84. Now this one is one of my favorite brushes. It's super soft. The angle of it is just perfect for contour. It's just freaking amazing. Because it's so dense, it just buffs it out perfectly every single time. Now this is the only one that's starting to kind of have hairs work up, but they're not falling out. And it doesn't really affect the way that the brush works or anything, so it's no skin off my back. For whatever reason, even though I use this one for foundation all the time, this one is my favorite of all of them. And it's somewhat similar to this one from Sonia Kashuk, which is also like a contour blush brush, and these are two of my favorite blush brushes that I own. The only downside of these brushes is that because they're so dense, they take forever to dry. So for me, I find that I usually need like a day and a half, 2 days for these to be completely dry again. So that's sort of a bummer, but honestly, they're so, it's like rubbing like silk covered velvet on your face. It just, hold on, I'm having a moment. These are fantastic brushes. I definitely recommend them. Of all of my Sigma brushes, and I have loads of them, these are absolutely my favorites, and these are the ones that I recommend above all. There's really nothing wrong with them. If you have a use for these, they're going to work for you and they're going to be amazing. So that is my Sigmax brush review, overview, whatever. Remember to be vintage or tacky, just be yourself.